Pranayama is usually regarded as being just the fourth stage of the 8 stages of yoga, following the various disciplines of the yamas, the niyamas, and the postures or physical exercises, which were the asanas. And very often they're just described as being the breathing exercises of yoga. But really, pranayama involves much more than just a few breathing exercises. The word pranayama is in 2 parts. It's a Sanskrit word, very old word. And the 2 parts are prana and yama or ayama. Prana is that amazing life energy. It's the energy which gives us life. It's the electrical energy that moves things, that makes things grow. Prana is that force which permeates the whole of the universe and was probably released in that great bang at the creation of the universe. Yamas are the controls, the disciplines of yoga, and usually they relate to our life, our lifestyle, morals, various disciplines that we feel that we either impose on ourselves or that society might expect of us. Another way of splitting the word pranayama is pran and ayama. And an ayama is still, like a yama, a control. But the ayama implication of that word is an extension. So by definition, pranayama involves the extension of prana. And certainly this is what happens in most of the yoga breathing exercises. We extend the breath, we slow the breath, because we know that as the breath is slowed, then the electrical brain waves themselves are also slowed, and we go into that much deeper meditative state of mental awareness. This is something that the original yogis discovered by observation and by intuition of their own breathing practice. Another important thing about pranayama is that it relates very closely to one of the subtle bodies of yoga. It's very easy for us in our materialistic age just to think of the material, physical body. And yes, we'll say we've got a body, we've got a mind, but when we start talking about spirit and auras and things of that sort, many people get a bit creepy and a bit spooky because they think it's going into that esoteric stage of not quite devil worship, but close along the way to that. But really, if we think of the vital life force which permeates the whole of our body, then we can think also in terms of a candle flame. We're quite happy with the idea that the light in the candle flame goes all the way through that flame. There is light, but also if you half close your eyes, you see that aura of the light around the candle. And so it's the same with pranayama and what is known as the Pranamaya Kosha. The Pranamaya Kosha is the subtle body of prana, of energy. It permeates every part of our body, every cell, everything about us is prana, is created by energy. It is energy. And like the aura, the light which surrounds the candle flame, we in the same way have this light. We have this aura which surrounds us. In old paintings of religious subjects, saints, deities are often shown with an aura of light, a halo of light around their heads, because they were something that could be seen and still can be seen by people who are sensitive to that aspect of our being. So in pranayama we're extending the breath, but we're doing it not just to slow the breath, not just to slow the mind, but so that it can make us more aware, more subtly aware of this sense of energy we have within the body. And one of the first breathing exercises that we can do, that we can use to bring about this sense of awareness of our Pranamaya Kosha is, yes, to follow the breath, but don't become obsessed with breathing in and out for a certain number of counts. Try just simply breathing in and feeling the whole body expanding, growing. Breathing out and feeling it retracting. Think of some of the film you may have seen of sea anemones, that they open and they close. There's a pulsation about their existence. Think about the way in which things can expand and retract. And this is what we can do to develop our subtle awareness of our own Pranamaya Kosha, our own subtle energy body. We can feel that energy pulsing. We can feel the pulsation within ourselves. Pranayama, using that sense of energy, that sense of life, to begin to bring our awareness to the fact that we are living beings. Enjoy your pranayama.